Well. Sedriques Dumas. We are going to be making a video today about all of Sedriques Dumas's arrests. Yes, every time he's been arrested that we can find the public information of today. Also, later in this video, I'm going to be going over his loss this weekend when he got submitted by the guy who's only had first round knockouts. And Cedric has been saying how much he needs money because he only has $15 in his bank account from all of his legal fees, all of his adult problems, which are apparently beating up women and robbing homes and such. But we'll get to that because I think this dude is part of that UFC betting scandal that's going on again. The FBI is going to be investigating. I say investigate this dude, and I'll show you why. But let's get started. Look at this. Look at it. Let me move my face cam. Just so this isn't even all of them. He's been arrested, I think 15 times, 14 or 15 times. Look at these mugshots. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 12 here. We're missing 2 mugshots. Where are they at? I want to see them. All the way from 2014, I believe that is, to this year when he's still fighting in the UFC. He decided he needed to go and steal some stuff from his ex-girlfriend's house. And yeah. Let's read that report, actually. I want to read that report because there's something interesting in there. He was arrested on April 29th of 2025 this year. Arrested on 5 charges. Not his whole criminal record, he has 5 charges. Just this one arrest out of the last 14. Including felony robbery, misdemeanor battery, on a woman, by the way. Felony possession of a woman. Felony possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, I'm stuttering, felony drug possession, and misdemeanor drug equipment possession. So 2 felonies. Have a day. Where does it say? Did it say? I'm looking for his bill. MMA knockout. The Reaper's 3-3 in the UFC octagon. He's not anymore. He lost this weekend. Is he 3-4 in 1 no contest? I think that's his record now. Is now 0-14 with whatever county police. Crazy work. There he is. Who would have known this guy's going to be a criminal arrested 14 times? Who would have known? Sedriques Dumas hid in a dog crate after reported home invasion and assault. Dude. Not the only crate he was in that night, if you know what I mean. Not the only pen he was in. Per the Sacramento Bee, Dumas was charged with home invasion, robbery, and beating up his ex-girlfriend. He entered the home and started an altercation and demanded a ring back. So he went and stole his girlfriend's ring, probably to get more money because he's a stupid fuck. Dumas threw her around into a large wooden vase before grabbing a $400 necklace off her neck. So he grabbed that shit and yanked it off. Dumas, he's just lying, said he entered the home or he had permission. And the ex-girlfriend told police that Dumas drove away from the scene with her phone and necklace before throwing her phone on the lawn minutes later. According to the police report, they found Dumas hiding in a dog crate inside a shed in the back garden. Presumably soon to be former UFC middleweight. Nope. Well, he got knocked out in his last fight. Yeah, he's not soon to be since he's fought twice since then. Hasn't won either since then, and he's still on the roster somehow. Crazy work. We're gonna break down all of his arrests. Let me move my face cam so we can just get a good view of this. January 2014. Okay, these are in Florida, not California. I don't know why that was in the Sacramento Bee, this newspaper report. Whatever. Florida. Shoplifting. Okay, I'm not even going to be mad at that. Like, a lot of people take something, they're stupid, they're young. I mean, the dude was 20-something at this time, so, I mean, fuck him, he's retarded, but Compared to the other stuff, this is nothing. Then, in the next year, so we went from shoplifting to aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Trespassing on school property with a firearm. That's smart. And he pled to possession of a weapon by a delinquent adult. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the Florida delinquent adult thing is, but so there you go. That's got to be. Is that a felony? It has to be. Obviously, I'm just gonna say yes. 3 months later, in January of 2016, or 4 months later, resisting/obstructing an officer without violence. I see bail not listed. I tried to get the bail because I wanted to see how much. We're going to add it up at the end. I only know the bail of the most recent one, which is $500,000. Where are we now? See, it's just so hard to... There's so much going on. The same year, domestic battery, guilty, 1 year probation, DV classes, which is domestic violence classes. So awesome. Again, and 1 month later, loitering or prowling, convicted. So he was probably hanging outside his ex-girlfriend's house, thinking about how he's going to beat her up this time. Called the cops. 2 months later, probation violation related to the 2016 domestic violence case. Probably the same thing. He probably went to see his girlfriend, beat her up. Girlfriend called the cops. Holy shit. Can we give a round of applause to Mr. Dumas? He went 4 years without an arrest. I know, that's crazy. We got to applaud that. March of 21. I think that he starts, I forget when he got in the UFC. I think it's around 23. March of 21. Driving with a suspended license, guilty. There you go. Have a day. I'm not even going to say much about that. That's not even the worst thing. But, what an idiot. Just go get your license renewed. Same year of November. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the next year. November 2022. A DUI/reckless driving case noted in contemporary reporting. Case status referred as open paid fine and later coverage. Okay. So a DUI. And he already had a suspended license the year before. Have a year. August 23. So fast forward a year. He's doing good. He's only getting 1 arrest a year now. He's not in 2016, 2017 getting 2 a year. So he's cut that down by half. August 23. Trespassing. Just trespassing. I'm going to just hang out here, not my property. I'm going to just fuck around out here. Okay. December of 23. Oh, we're back. We're back. He couldn't go more than fucking 5 months, 4 months without something. December 23. Possession of marijuana. Over 20 grams of it. So that's a felony apparently in Florida. So a felony for drugs. Driving with a suspended/revoked license. Again. 1 year probation. Have a year. Have a year. February 13th, 2014. Or 2024. So only like 2 months after this. These are all within like 6 months. So awesome. Battery. Domestic violence related allegation. So of course it was against a chick. Held without bond. Initially. Court date set for March 5th, 2024. Charges later reported as dismissed. So he beat up a woman again and then ultimately it was dropped. I wonder if it was the same chick. It probably was, let's be honest. It's probably not the brightest if she's hanging out with this dude in the first place. This year, April 28th of 2025. This year, mind you, he's a current UFC fighter fighting, and this happened. Home invasion. He's a professional athlete getting paid to fight. Right? This isn't before the UFC. This is 2 fights ago. He's fought like 6 times in the UFC, 7 times. Home invasion robbery. battery on a woman, possession of a weapon or ammo by a convicted felon, possession of a controlled substance without prescription, so some pills probably, possession of drug paraphernalia, or weed, I don't know. Bail, $558,000 total. $558,000. Let me be more specific because every dollar counts to Sedriques Dumas, as we're about to see. $558,500. And I tell you every dollar counts because we're going to go over here. About a month ago, September 6th, 2 months ago, UFC fighter Sedriques Dumas recently disclosed his low bank account balance of just $13.96 before an upcoming fight, which he stated was due to legal fees. What this Google thing did not also say was how Dumas was saying, "Oh, I got all this adult stuff you got to pay for, man. Fucking legal fees, like that's adult stuff." Wow, yeah, whatever. Let's see what he has to say.
Sedriques Dumas speaks out after going broke.
I haven't watched this video, so.
Sedriques Dumas revealed he only has $13 left in his bank account.
Look at it. Oh, it's got $13.96. I wonder why he only has $13.96. I wonder. That's crazy work. God, he's so stupid. This dude needs to get cut. What are we doing? Why is the UFC? Why haven't they cut him? I don't understand. I don't get it. Let's move on. So we just read this. Crazy Kev said this, which he is like a weirdo perv. I don't know if he's a perv, but he's a weirdo online. Everyone doesn't like him. He's stupid. I mean, look at him. But I feel like I remember this, but I don't remember if this was real or not. But we're going to assume it's real because we are. Sedriques Dumas pulled out due to his ankle monitor for his UFC 317 fight. The earliest the ankle monitor can come off was Thursday in front of a judge, which is too late. Oh, man. So this guy had to pull out of a fight because of his ankle monitor from his, I would assume, home invasion robbery case where he beat up a woman and stole her necklace and ring while having a weapon and drugs on him, and then hid in a dog crate. So he had to pull out of this fight, which I don't even know why he had a fight booked. This dude should not have a job. This dude should be in prison for multiple years. But he had to pull out because he couldn't get the ankle monitor off. Love to see it. Dumas breaking out of jail for the 15th time to lose another UFC fight. Let's move on. This is so right after he showed that bank statement. Remember, this is September 13th. We'll move this back over here. We don't need to see that trending. I don't give a fuck. The little bank statement screenshot of $13 in his account. He went and fought a week later, and he had to stop and get stretchered out because he got kicked in the nuts. And look at him. He's holding his balls. I'm hate watching this guy. Look at him. Oh, my balls, man. Shit, that hurts. Look at him. So he didn't get paid his win money, obviously, after his massive legal fees where he has $13 in the bank. So he's probably getting paid like $20,000. Probably has to pay that in lawyer fees. Yeah, this dude's retarded. But that's all the past. Let's go to last weekend. Not even last weekend. Today's Tuesday. Let's go to Saturday. So let's go to 3 days ago, all right? Where he lost his fight by submission. The guy he's fighting, Johnson. Let's go look at the odds real quick. You know how someone got cut this weekend because the FBI is investigating the fight for fixed fighting. The odds were super weird. They jumped before the fight, and the guy lost under weird circumstances, right? This same fight card, this happened. Johnson had, I think he was 7-0 with 7 first-round knockouts, all right? And so he was a minus 300. So obviously, if he's going to win, people are going to bet the knockout because Dumas has been knocked out before. Keep it coming, by the way. Maybe that's why the UFC just lets him in, because they want to see him get knocked the F out, because they know people are going to watch him lose. It's not a bad idea, actually. I kind of get it now. So, you can't make good money on the odds. Minus 355 for Johnson. You could have probably bet a knockout, probably minus 100, maybe plus 100, right? But Johnson to win by submission was plus 850. This is just on one sports book. I asked ChatGPT to find me some numbers because I couldn't find them. They already took them all down. But one sports book had Johnson by sub at plus 850. My theory, Dumas bet on himself to lose by submission, shot a takedown, looked stupid, then he went down. I don't even know if he shot a takedown. I don't remember what happened. I think, yeah, he shot a takedown. Obviously, Johnson's going to defend it. Then he sprawled on him, which we'll watch here in a minute. I need to make sure this video doesn't get taken down, though, by the UFC for using their content, but I think it won't. Just plus 850. I think Dumas bet on himself to lose by submission and made bank. That's my guess. I think they should investigate Dumas. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. I think they should investigate him. But let's watch this. So he goes for a guillotine looking thing, or maybe he just snapped him down. He sprawled on his back, right? He pushes the head down with his right arm so his left arm can come through to go for the anaconda, this is basic anaconda choke. You come in by the neck and you go under the armpit. If you did it, how would I show you on myself? If you went through, I can't show you, but if you went the opposite way, through the armpit right here, and then to the neck, that'd be a darce. So this is an anaconda. This is not the right grip for the anaconda. So apparently he's going for, they announced it as a guillotine. It wasn't even a real guillotine. It was kind of funky guillotine, I guess. But I think he was going for an anaconda and messed it up, to be honest with you. Dumas fell to his side, which is not what you're supposed to do in an anaconda situation. Or in a guillotine. I mean, you could, but if I was in a guillotine and I fell to my side like that, Johnson could easily step over and try a mounted guillotine. Not easily, but he could. So Johnson did not put Dumas on his side like that. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, Dumas thinks an anaconda's coming because he felt the arm go by his neck and go under his armpit. And then he felt the lock right here. It's under his arm, which is not the correct position for the lock. But Dumas was like, okay, this is the anaconda. I'm going to fall to my side. Because Johnson, let's watch. Johnson did not push him to his side. Look, ready? Look at Dumas's hips. You can't see his right leg, but look. He just falls to his side. Johnson did nothing. Dumas fell to his side completely on his own. Look. And then this choke isn't even in. This choke is not even in. Look at the gap. Ready? Look at the gap. Right here. And look, even right here, you can see the gap. That is not in. That choke is not in. Still the gap. You can still see through right there. Gap. Look at that. You can see all the way through. We're looking at Johnson's left arm right there. And Dumas is... He's not even fighting the hands. He's doing nothing to escape this position. I wonder why he's doing nothing to escape this position. Let me remind you, Johnson is 7-0 before this fight. He was 7-0 with 7 first-round knockouts. Look at this. Right here. Obviously, this looks tight right here. So it was like a modified guillotine submission. It just looked funky. But this looks tight right here. You can see the forearm, the sharp part of the forearm right here is under the neck completely. And yeah, and then he taps. Tap, 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 and it's over. So, this dude, I don't know, FBI. I think the FBI should investigate it. Maybe we do this. Maybe we go make a tweet at FBI. Please investigate Sedriques Dumas for throwing his fight this last weekend. Post. I don't know. You let me know what you guys think. That's what I got. It's a disgrace. Sedriques Dumas is a disgrace to the UFC. Like I said, this isn't even all of his arrests. See, I had to scroll. This isn't even all of his arrests. 14 arrests, but they didn't publish them all. Have a day, Sedriques Dumas. Hopefully he gets cut, or hopefully he doesn't. Keep him on that 15K, 15 win contract, 15 to show, 15 to win. Let him get knocked the fuck out every time. Let him have CTE so he can't get a job after this, and he's too retarded to talk. Then he's going to go and probably rob some jewelry store, probably get arrested, probably get let out again, honestly. I don't know why this dude's walking free. He should be behind bars for over 10 years at least. I mean, how many felonies does he have? How many domestic violences does he have? How many this, that does he have? Possession of firearms on school grounds, possession of firearms as a felon, what's he doing? And how is he getting these guns too? We need to check that out also. But anyway, thanks for viewing, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this idiot. And yeah, he hasn't been cut yet. Today is Tuesday, November 4th. It's 1:30 in the a.m. Back in California, it is 11:30 in the afternoon for me. So today, we should know by the end of the day if this guy gets cut, because they usually do the cuts on Monday, Tuesday. But yeah, thanks everyone for viewing, for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. See you later.